What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Sheep Shear podcast. Here we talk about people, politics, and popular culture. I'm your host, the one and only Austin Crean. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I woke up this morning and, you know, you ever have dreams the night before and you thinking about them the next morning? Yeah, I had one of those this last night and I wanted to discuss it with y'all because I think it's incredibly important. So, forgive me if I sound a little different than normal because I'm still kind of waking up, but I don't want to lose this vision that I have, and I want to share it with y'all. Because you ever heard the saying of "you are what you think about"? A lot of people want to pretend as if your mind isn't powerful. They want to tell you that, hey, you know what, your actions, of course, your actions are more important than your words, your thoughts, and you're not defined by anything but your actions. I could see what they're saying when they say a thing like that, but, you know, everything starts with an idea. Whether it's something that changes your life forever, or even if it's just something you want to get done that day. Everything starts with an idea. And often your ideas are expressed through your words, and your words will become your actions. Whether it's you consciously make that choice, or maybe it's just you do it without even realizing it. That's why I see what they're saying when they say that you're not defined by your actions or by you're defined by your actions, not your words or your ideas, but I firmly believe that to be incorrect. I gotta tell you the truth. And, life can really creep up on you sometimes. And it's really easy to start thinking negatively about your life. It's really easy to start saying, you know what? Life ain't going great. I'm unhappy. And it's really easy to get stuck in that spiral, that downward spiral. And it can hijack your life. It can make you unhappy. It could just drag you into a place that, frankly, no one should be in. And you know what's really interesting to me? I was talking to my best friend the other day, and he's just talking to me about. So he's a younger guy like me. He's talking about marriage. He's talking about wanting to get married, and I was listening to him talk. I love the guy more than life itself, frankly. I've known him forever. But this whole adage of you are what you think about, as I was thinking about what he was telling me about, he's told me about these two girls he's kind of conflicted about, and I'm listening to him talk, and I'm thinking, well, it got me thinking about not just him, but me and other guys that I've known in my life, and this whole idea of it's really easy to play it safe. And people want to play safe. They don't want to get out there and say, you know what, I'd rather kind of aim low and hit than to aim high and potentially miss. And I think that encompasses so many people's lives. They'd rather just play it safe and, well, I'm not saying you take these random risks for no reason. I think it's incredibly important and a sign of how strong you are as an individual if you're able to take risks. If you're able to say, hey, you know what? I'm taking this risk and I'd rather take the jump, miss and learn and then maybe take another shot later than to just sit here and act like I'm happy with what I got, because clearly I'm not. A lot of people are like that, unfortunately, and it's sad. I don't want any of you to be. I don't want any of you to live like that. Because let me tell you something. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Yeah, like I said, I just woke up. This is me just freestyling right now off of where my mind was at when I woke up this morning and a little bit of my dream that. But What was I talking about? Oh, that's right. I'm firmly believe that about 5 out of 100 people fully utilize their brains correctly instead of just letting their mind wander, letting them their words wander, and they wonder why their actions do not tell a story of success or tell a story of superior action and superior results. It's time for the 95%. You don't gotta wake up, man. And the 5% who do use their minds correctly, we gotta believe in ourselves, man. It's tough. I understand. Trust me, I do. But you gotta understand that there's a simple fact of reality. Okay, let me explain something. It's really easy to look at the people who have succeeded, whether it be guys, like Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk or Warren Buffett and guys like that. It's really easy to look at those guys and say, you know what? Those guys just got lucky. It's not fair. They should be sharing the wealth, blah, 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 blah. And let me tell you something. Luck is merely a preparation meeting opportunity. And let me tell you, they put in that work. It takes tremendous vision, tremendous tenacity, and they deserve what they have. Now, just because you're jealous does not mean that makes them any less in the right. But it goes back to this adage of the 5%. Every 5 out of 100 people will fully utilize and control their thoughts, will control their words, which will then dictate their actions and results. Because you are what you think about. If you think about lack and limitation, that's who you'll become. If you think about your dreams, if you think about how you will, not that you can accomplish them, but that you will accomplish them, and that you already are accomplishing them, you will naturally have this sense of productivity, naturally have this sense of accomplishment that you say, you know what, I gotta get this done today. Not because I have to, because I want to. I want to. I'm privileged to get this stuff done. It's a pleasure to get these things done instead of looking at it as a job. That's why it's hard to do something that you just hate doing, because then there's no way you're not going to think about it as if, oh my god, I want to get out of here, this sucks. No, you know what? That's not the way to live, because then all you're going to do is think about life like that, because that will leak over into your relationships, it'll leak over into you in a financial position, it'll leak over into pretty much every avenue of your life. And I don't want you to be in like that. I want you to be loved in life just as you love what you do. Everything is connected like that. Life's kind of like a giant spider web, where when you feel a pull at one end of the web, it's not just going to go away. It reverberates across the entire web, whether it's good or bad. I apologize for the yawning if you hear it, because I'm still kind of waking up. My brain's still firing at like high capacity, but I really wanted to share this because this concept changed my life. And I don't want people to go around pretending like they're powerless in their life, because they're not. It just takes time. There's this idea in fitness of time under tension called tut, where you hold the weight instead of just going really fast with the weights. You keep it in a nice controlled motion. One set, one rep, 2 rep, 3 rep for like 3 sets. You keep going, you go 1, you keep it nice and controlled in the motion so that you can get the max out of the motion. The same thing needs to be done in your life when it comes to applying yourself. You need to have, the more you're under tension, the more that you are pushing yourself and doing the best you can, while believing that not only you can do it, but you will do it. It's powerful, man. How do you think I wrote my first book? How do you think I do my show pretty much every day, outside of extraneous circumstances? It's because I love doing those things. Now, that might not be your thing, and that's fine. But you gotta find something that you love to do. You gotta do it every day. Otherwise, you're just gonna feel trapped in your own life. And when life feels like a prison or like a chore, it only gets worse from there. And life is too short and too beautiful to be seen in such a manner. But it all comes back to how you see something. You are what you think about. Do you want to be happy? Do you want to be depressed? Do you want to be unhappy and anxious? What is it that you want? Because whatever you want, whether it's you're consciously making that choice or you just are constantly will actually gravitate towards one mindset or another, that is like a pair of glasses for your life. And whether it could be a stigmatism, it could be a correcting your lens, whatever, it could be a totally fogged over lens that will affect how you see the rest of the world. So do not fall into the lie that your mindset doesn't matter, your words don't matter, it's only your actions. Now, that might be the only thing that people see, but that is by no means what matters the most. What matters the most are your ideas, which lead to your words, which then lead to actions, and your actions will dictate usually others' opinions of you. It's time for the 5% to teach the 95% and make videos like, podcasts like this and talk about what it's like to be in the grind, because people have this misnotion that, you're losing, you wake up one day and you start winning. That's only half true. You look at guys, like I said, like Bezos, Musk, and Buffett. Those guys it took them their entire lifetime to get where they are. Of course, they got a little bit of luck in there too, but you didn't see them when they were in the trenches. You didn't see them when they were, busting their behind to get where they are now. People, and the same thing can go for your parents. If your parents are healthy, wealthy, and out there, kicking butt and taking names, you didn't see them when they were in the trenches and they were really putting in that work and being frugal with their resources. You see them now when they're winning because you're old enough and you didn't understand before. You gotta realize that it takes a lot of struggle and a lot of sacrifice to see success. And if you're striving for that today, you ain't alone. I'm doing it every day. And I know a lot of other people are out there. So take refuge in that idea that you're not alone. No, there might also be competition. You could see it like that as well. But just know that you are nowhere near alone, and we will make it. Because I refuse to accept anything less. Do you? My friends, I hope you have a great morning if you're listening to it in the morning, or whatever you're listening to it. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I hope this inspired you to work towards personal development and self-improvement, because that's what I work for every single day. My friends, God bless you. God bless your family. God bless America. We're out of here. Peace.